Hi. I've been very carefully wiping blood off of my moccasin. Yep, these needles are sharp. Sharp, sharp, sharp. They're meant to go through leather, so they go through your skin pretty lickety split. I've got my last few stitches here. Now, remember to always have, oh, this guy's gone out. Always have all your sewing on the same side. So quick little thing. Here's the back of our slipper. Here's the heel. All your sewing should be on the same side. You should never have your sewing on the other side. All right, so let's pull this puppy. Let's do 1, 2, 3. Give it a good tug. And I'm going to push this in a bit deeper to get that tail in. Again, this is something I've just started doing. You could cut it off too. Do be careful doing this if you are, because you can. Oh, I'm not going to do it. This one's not working. I'm just going to cut this guy. Sometimes, if you're really careful, you could slide your needle, but it will, because it's such a sharp needle, it will cut your threads. So just be careful with that. Doesn't have to happen. Now, let's flip out our tongue. Now yours is going to be a lot easier to move. This is really thick leather. Oh, there's some blood. Let's just scratch that off. I really cut myself good. Okay, pull this guy out as much as you can and give him a good trim. Be careful. Do you see here we've got a couple of stitches? Be careful that you don't clip those stitches. Got to be careful with that. Okay. I'm going to clip a little bit. We're good. Use my sharper scissors. But again, be really careful that you don't clip your stitches. I've got one out there, so I'm just being careful. Oh, we're good still. All right. And that is our heel. Isn't that beautiful? It's like this and like this. That's what we're making. Another thing to do once you've got your moccasin done is to, again, if your welt is high, if your welt is up here, you can take a pair of scissors. Do it really careful. This is not a mess around, just clip it off job. You can take and trim your welt. Make sure that you're not getting that you're not catching any of your stitches and snipping them off. Now, it's going to take, because this is such thick material, it's going to take me a while to turn it inside out, so I'm not going to bore you with that, and you'll have to listen to me say a few swear words. Now, I've been asked about my leather. The leather I love to use is from Tribal Spirit. I enjoy their leather. They've got beautiful leather. We've had and their shipping is not ugly expensive, which is my little shout out to them.
Mention that you're not being sponsored by them.
I'm not being sponsored by them. I just love their stuff. Again, Tandy leather is the one needles that I found doesn't buckle under pressure. So I'm going to pick a few of these up if you guys want some for the next class. I've got about 3 or 4 boxes that I'm going to pick up. And I get my beads from He Bead in Saskatoon, or from Twig and Squirrel is another neat place. What you need for leather is, if you want the split moose hide, if you want the suede moose hide, it is 3.5 ounce split moose hide. That's the nice thick stuff for moccasin making. And the beads, number 10 check beads. CZECH. Number 10 check seed beads, because there's a ton of beads out there. And trust me, they're so beautiful. You want to buy them all. Don't. You only need those. Okay, I'll see you on the next one, and we're going to do the lining.